Hi, my name is Payton and I'm a reporter at Shaw Local. Today I'm here with Linda Leblanc-Parks and she is running for a seat on the Dixon School Board in April's election. So Linda, can you tell me a little bit about yourself?
Okay, so I was born and raised in Dixon. I graduated from Dixon High School. I am a graduate at Northern Illinois University and Ashford University. My primary focus in college was special ed. I worked for the Jack Mabley Developmental Center as an educator for 30 years, a little more than 30 years, but 30 years. And then after I retired, I took a year off and then I began subbing in the various school districts around here. I used to sub in Dixon, but I can't do that anymore because that's a conflict of interest because I'm on the school board. But I do Rochelle, Oregon, and Rock Falls and Sterling at this time.
Awesome. Right, so can you tell me a little bit about yourself and your experience on the school board?
Okay, so I am a lifelong resident of Dixon, Illinois. I actually graduated from Dixon High School. I'm not going to tell you the year because I'm not. I actually am a lifelong educator. I worked for Jack Mabley for 30 years as an educator, and then I retired, and then I took a year off or so, and then I started subbing in the area. I love it. I love it. That's awesome. I don't know if you want to know my brothers and sisters, and okay. I grew up in a large family.
Okay.
There were 11 children.
Wow.
Yes. And we also have a cousin who my parents raised, so we call him cousin brother, but anyway.
That's cute.
Yeah. So there were 11 of us, and I think that's it.
That's awesome. So what would you say are the top 3 issues that the district is currently facing? And if you could only pick one, what would it be and how would you address it?
Top 3. I would say one of them would be the teacher shortage.
Okay.
And so along with that goes the substitute shortage. Along with that, let's see, the second one would be top 3. I would say this particular school year, it would be the Washington School issue. And the third one, would be probably, it's like, this one's like multifaceted, but having the finances to provide all the services we want to provide, as well as providing an innovative education to all our students. That's what I would say. Those 3. Now the top one, wow. I would say because it's so present right now would be Washington School. Dealing with the behaviors. I would say that would be but normally I wouldn't say that if it wasn't so in the forefront, but that's what I would say.
Sure. And so the issue at Washington School is with having a lot of very young students that are having a lot of behavioral issues and the staff having issues with dealing with that. Am I correct in explaining that?
Basically, yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
And so to the point of, I mean, there's no quick fix for that.
Absolutely.
But do you have maybe an idea of how you would address that?
No, I think what's been done is it's on the right path, because you have to have training. You got to collect data to see what the needs are, and then you have to implement programs to try to get rid of those issues. So, not like you said, nothing is we're going to do this today and tomorrow it's going to be done. That's not that's not reality. That's not how it works. So
Yeah.
yeah. So I think we're on the right path because there's been lots of training and data's been taken and referrals have been made. So I think that it's just not as fast as you would want it to happen. Just that's
okay. So going with the current issues right now, one thing that has been noticed, especially this past school year, was the issue of chronic absenteeism. And that's not just Dixon, it's a problem all across the state.
absolutely.
What are your thoughts, or how would you work on addressing that?
Well, I think we got to get buy-in from not only the students, but you got to get it from their parents as to, what first of all, you got to figure out what's the issue. Why are you not coming to school? Because that's going to determine a lot of things for your future. So it has to be a priority, I guess. And so you got to get buy-in. You got to figure out what's going to motivate them to come to school. And then you got to have the parents and the students. And if it's alternative schedule, like there's a program where they go to school at different times in maybe a different building. I can't remember exactly how it goes, but maybe something like that. Just because it's vitally important for them to get their education. Once you have that, no one can take that from you. So they got to understand that. And I think a lot of what happened with COVID influenced a lot of things. And I think that might have a lot to do with it. So that's what I would try to figure that out. And I know that is one of the things that's been worked on right now.
Yes, it has been.
Yes,
yeah.
it absolutely
I've heard. I think it was the Community Engagement Committee.
Absolutely. Yes. So they're working on it. So that's it involves the community as well as two people from the school board trying to figure that out.
And how do you plan on involving parents or community members in the decision-making process for curriculum or different policy in the coming term?
How do I plan on having parents? Well, I would hope that the curriculum choices that have been made thus far, because there's been changes made, that they will see that their progress being made, like with their particular students. And I'm not sure. They can suggest things, but I'm not sure that. I don't know. I don't want to say something negative. Well, part of that parent engagement, the community engagement, they can make suggestions through that platform, or they can always come and address the board as a whole. If they have ideas or they have concerns or whatever about the curriculum, that would be the first place to start. And by all means, for them to make sure that they know what's going on. Like they look at their students, they go on their Canvas or whatever their program is for the school and see their progress, and then go to the conferences and all those things. If they have questions, contact the teacher, email the teacher, get involved. I guess that would be my...
Yeah, participate.
Absolutely.
All right, well, this last question is kind of a fun one.
We'll see. We'll see.
What is something that people would be surprised to know about you?
Surprised to know about me? Well, that I love the Dallas Cowboys.
All right.
Love the Dallas Cowboys. And the New York Yankees. Okay. I don't know why I love the Dallas Cowboys. I have a whole room in my house that's just Dallas Cowboys stuff. And nobody can, Yeah.
That is kind of surprising. I wouldn't have taken you for a sports person.
Oh my God, I love them. Yes. Which is why I have a blue car. Yes.